Hey, good morning, Cherie. Terry Dyer here with some insights for you. Hey, I took the information you gave me with regard to the credit score being a 620, and you see right here I have in here a credit score of under 639, so that would be between a 620 and 639. And the rates improved a bit since yesterday. So yesterday a rebate at 4.625 was going to get you a rebate. Rebate of 4.65 was just over $3,100 or something like that, and now that has gone up considerably, actually, almost by a third. So that's pretty good. Rates came down a bit because the Federal Reserve Chairman said that he's thinking that rates are pretty much at a neutral position or very close to it, taking off the table the anticipated 3 or 4 rate hikes we were going to have next year. Okay. So what does that mean to you? Well, let's come down here and see if you got a payment of 4 5/8, right? Then if you got a rate of 4 5/8, then the payment is going to be $2,019 a month. So what I did was I put that over here for you, for us, and let me arrange this window here. Bear with me. Well, it looks like that's going to be how it gets arranged. So what I did was I took that 4 5/8, and what this is my loan processing software, and I want to show you how this translates into payments. So if I take that 4 5/8 and plug it in right here for 30 months, or 360 months rather, 30 years, and I use assume we're doing a $400,000 loan amount just to make it easy, and an FHA minimum down payment of 3.5%. Again, just like yesterday, gets you to the same loan amount, of course. The exception today is I'm calculating in the FHA insurance. And the FHA insurance has a 1 3/4% funding fee up front, and so that gets added to the loan amount. And then they have mortgage insurance of $273 a month for as long as you have the FHA loan. So on one hand, it's easier to get into the loan with an FHA loan because you don't have to come in with that much money down, and you can do it with a 620 credit score or even lower. So that's great, but and they even give you a lower interest rate than you would if you were going non-FHA. So those are all great attributes of an FHA loan. Unfortunately, you pay for it because you got a $273 insurance premium right there, and you've got the FHA mortgage insurance premium 1 3/4 right there. So it's not inexpensive. I'll show you how that mortgage insurance works. Here it is, 1 3/4 for your FHA mortgage insurance premium. At $67.55, that goes to the FHA. And then you have a monthly payment factor to calculate your mortgage insurance payment, and that's how that works. So I put that in there. Now on the taxes, your taxes are typically about 1 1/4% of your purchase price, or about 1.2%. That's what I put in there. Mortgage insurance, we talked about that. And of course, there will be a homeowners association if you're dealing with something that's a condo or a townhouse. So that's $375. So that's going to get you to about $3,100 to $3,200 a month to buy a $400,000 property. Okay. So Cherie, the question is, how much would you need to make in order to qualify to buy a property like that, right? And assuming you had the down payment. Well, let's say that you don't have any other debts. The other debts would go over here. If you don't have any other debts and your gross household income is $7,000, okay, $7,000, then what happens is we'll take this payment of $3,142 and we'll divide it by $7,000, and that'll give you your debt ratio of 44.896%. We really don't want that number to go over 50%, so there's some latitude in there, but that's about where you need to be. Now let's say you had a car payment in here, and just put car payment, and let's say that car payment is $750 because they're pretty rich these days. Now all of a sudden your debt ratio is 55%, right? So you see any debt service that we add over here is going to increase the amount of money that we're going to need to see over here. Okay? So I don't know what these numbers are, so I can't make it more relative to you but I think we're getting there. What do you think? Let me know, and I'll put this on YouTube for you, and I look forward to hearing from you. Okay?